Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. I'm here with Baby Yoda, of course, and The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm sorry, why are they even calling it that? It's Grogu and The Mandalorian. The trailer looked good. I was really enjoying it until the very end. And, so it started off good. Now they have this weird contemporary scene where it's like, it feels contemporary, like Sigourney Weaver sitting in a cafe and they walk up to her and it feels like, I'm like, is this a Star Wars film? And then they show Mandalorian sit down, Grogu pops up next to him, and of course he tries to, force power some chips or something in a bowl, and of course, Sigourney puts a hand down on it and he just makes a little grunting noise. And I'm like, this could be good. It could be really cute. It could really work. But there are also some scenes, particularly the end, where they show Grogu sort of on his own in jeopardy, and we see him do interesting things like swimming and being in different forms of jeopardy and that. It's like, I don't know if we really want to see him in danger, because I know he's got the power and everything in the Force, but it's like he really only works. He works best with people, with actual humans, the puppet and the humans. It works, but I don't know if him on his own works, because at the very end they have this scene where you see this stupid looking giant rat muppet thing that snarls at him in a drain, and he fires something green at him that blinds it, and then this other little creature that's with him says good shot, and I'm like, oh, puppets and puppets, it's two Muppets. And that's one of the things that's always hurt Star Wars, was unlike something like Star Trek, they always got criticised for just having, humans with bumpy forehead makeup. At least you could sort of respect that and the actors, whereas Star Wars a lot of the time had puppets and Muppets, and they didn't really ever feel like aliens. They just felt like puppets to me and Muppets, and it's like, as much as I love the Muppets, I can't take them seriously as aliens. So Grogu with humans is magic, but Grogu with other puppets running around doing puppet things on puppet scale, I don't know if that's going to work. Maybe one or two scenes, but if that's a big section of the movie where I think they're probably going to have some huge section of the film where it's Grogu separated from the Mandalorian, and it's all about having him do his own little adventures, and they're probably going to get really high on the whole, we've got the money to do a lot with the puppet and CGI, and yeah, I'm worried about this film. Part of me loves it because it did look good. The trailer did look good. They tried to make it look like a Star Wars film. You have a lot of adventure, big vistas, and epic things like AT-ATs, slipping off trails on mountains slowly, falling down. Like, they've got the moments like that, and they've got the cute little moments as well. But I'm just not sure if this is going to work, because what is it really? It's a cash grab. It's a Baby Yoda's popular. Let's just throw him in a movie, and it's from a series that kind of failed. The first two seasons were good. The third season, no one liked it. It was a mess. And now we're doing a movie. It's like, who's going to see this in the cinema when they could just watch it on TV? And, is it tired? Is it just a cash grab? Because they had this other idea of the Starfighter film, and I think they should be leading that with this sort of comeback for Star Wars films, not with this. And I don't know, there are elements like they showed, like when they showed the title, it kind of looks Flash Gordon-esque, and I'm like, is that the energy and vibe they're going with? Is that going to work? Are they going to sort of just do the swashbuckling thing? I just don't know how to feel about this. I was liking it, and then I was like, oh, I can see where this could really fall apart if they overuse Grogu. But that's what this whole film feels like. The whole point of this film is to exploit Baby Yoda. It's like, people love Baby Yoda, let's make a film of him. And I'm like, but does he warrant a film? Is there a story there? Is the audience still there? Like, it just feels like a real executive headed thing, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know how I feel about this. But and you can never tell from a trailer, because the trailer can really be deceptive and not represent the film at all. We've seen that a million times. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the trailer and the film and its potential and where it's going. And I don't know, are we just too cynical? Are we too cynical for a Baby Yoda film, for something that cute? or are they going to have to put? Is this going to be like Dark Crystal or what's one of those films where horrible things happen to the cute animals or the kids or whatever, like from the 80s? Like, is it going to be like that? Because it looks a lot more Flash Gordon, but I don't know. They might just be covering all the, the dark, Baby Yoda torture porn with like fluffy Star Wars Flash Gordon scenes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go.